people. Thank you, sir.
Janab Hamdulla Sayeed.
Giving me an opportunity to speak on the Central Educational Institutions Reservation and Admission Amendment Bill 2012. When we talk about the reservation, it is very important for us to understand that our constitutional framers, they had adopted this concept of reservation, ensure that those who are reserved category, which includes the scheduled caste, which includes the scheduled tribe, which includes the other backward classes, they have been given the reservation to ensure that they come up out of the social, economical, educational backwardness. So, sir, I would like to congratulate and compliment our Honorable Prime Minister, UPA Chairperson Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji, and also our HRD Minister Shri Kapil Sibal ji, who has taken the keen interest and the initiative to amend this bill to include the SC, ST and OBC students so that they can compete with students of general category. This is a stupendous achievement for students belonging to SC, ST and OBCs. When we talk about the reservation, the amendment which has been brought about is there are two key amendments. One is the reservation for backward classes and tribal areas under the 6th schedule of Constitution, which is being amended, and the second is the time frame for full implementation of the Act, which is being extended. When we talk about the tribal areas, the principal Act provides for reservation of seats for students belonging to the scheduled caste, students belonging to the scheduled tribe, and also students belonging to the other backward classes. The ratio being 15% for SCs, 7.5% for STs, and 27% for OBCs. Now, sir, when we talk about this amendment, the bill seeks to add a proviso that if there are central educational institutions in a tribal area, under the 6th schedule of the Constitution, the state seats in those institutions shall have reservation for SCs, STs and OBCs. The quantum of reservation shall be prescribed by the state government. The state seats refer to seats allocated for eligible students of the state in which the central educational institution is situated. The bill has a provision for cases where the central educational institutions in tribal areas do not have state seats and the seats reserved for SCs and STs exceeds the percentage specified in the Act. In such cases, the number of seats for the OBCs would be such that the total reserved seats is 50% of all seats. If the total number of seats reserved for SCs and STs exceeds 50%, there shall be no reservation for OBCs and the total percentage of reserved seats shall be reduced to 50% in all areas except the specified northeastern states. So the second amendment that is being proposed is also about the time frame. The principal Act requires institutions to increase the total number of seats in such a manner that the number of unreserved seats, general category, is not reduced due to reservation for OBCs. This was based on the number of seats available for general category before the Act was passed. The bill modifies this to the lower of A, the number of seats available, and B, the number of seats filled. The principal Act states that in case the central government decides that a central educational institution is not able to increase the seats to its annual permitted strength due to financial, physical or academic limitation, it may allow such institutions to increase the seats within 3 years. The bill increases the time period to 6 years. The principal Act states that reservations of seats shall begin in 2007. The bill amends this to 2008. Thus, the time frame has been extended to 2014 from 2010. Therefore, this amendment will help the students of SC, ST and OBC, especially in the tribal areas. Sir, the standing committee had given a report. Now, the report had mentioned clearly and categorically that the bill seeks to add a proviso that any central educational institutions in tribal areas, the state seats should have a reservation for SCs, STs and OBCs. The committee agreed with the insertion of state seats which could help the local population of those areas. Now, the bill states that in the case SC, ST or both SC and ST reservation taken together exceeds their prescribed limit but are less than 50%, then the remaining number of seats to the extent of a total of 50% reservation shall be reserved for the OBCs. The committee agrees this but acknowledges the problem in the reservation for OBCs in different states. Also, the committee had taken a view that the SC and ST reservation should be taken as a compulsory component and the remaining seats shall be reserved for the OBCs. In cases where SC and ST reservation exceeds 50% limit, the bill states that no seat shall be reserved for the OBCs and the number should be reduced in the following year. The committee has also taken a view that department may decide whether to increase the limit for the states which have data available on this. Therefore, sir, I once again take this opportunity to compliment the Honorable Minister for bringing about this amendment, because we all know, I myself come from a constituency which is a scheduled tribe area, and the tribals and the scheduled caste and the other backward classes, they face a lot of problems when it comes to their educational admissions in central institutions. So it's very important that we bring this bill, we bring this amendment. It has already been passed by Rajya Sabha. It should be very soon, it will be cleared in the Lok Sabha also. But sir, I would like to make a suggestion to the Honorable Minister that there should be something called as an equal opportunity office in every institution, in every educational institution, so that when there is discrimination against these students who are reserved, who are backward, who are downtrodden, that discriminatory attitude of the administration and the officers who are there is removed through this educational opportunities office. Thank you, sir.
Shri Mahendra